Hi, welcome. Today we're going to look at the 2021 Trelawny TFP200 floor scarifier and deck scaler. We've made a number of changes for this year to both the aesthetics and the technical specification of the machine. So what's TFP200? It's a 200mm or 8-inch width concrete scarifier or deck scaler. Commonly used for concrete preparation, so that's coating removal, removal of high spots, removal of lines, or deck scaling, taking coatings and rust off steel decks. At the rear of the machine we've got the cutter height adjustment. This is controlled by the handle on the top, which we can turn by millimetre increments to adjust the cutter head actually onto the surface. By being able to do this, it helps you control the amount of material you're removing. So for example, if you're removing a coating off a ship's deck, you didn't want to mark the deck, just take the top coating off, you're able to accurately control it and lock the machine off. The TFP200 is available with a range of cutter drums depending on the application. It's really easy to change them. 4 bolts on the side and it slides straight onto a hexagon shaft. For each application we have a different cutter. So for concrete preparation and heavy duty scale removal we have the tungsten carbide, which is a high wearing aggressive cutter. For lighter duty applications such as thin coatings we need to remove, we have the beam cutter and the star cutter. For specialist applications such as thermoplastic lines and heavy epoxy coatings we have the milling cutter, and for light cleaning, feathering of existing coatings, light rust removal we have the wire brush. The TFP200 is available in a number of model variants. In electric, single phase 230 volt and 110 volt, 3 phase 440 volt. It's also available with the Honda GX160 5.5 horsepower petrol engine, and finally with a pneumatic motor option. So for 2021 we made a number of changes to the machine, both aesthetically and technically. First and most obvious, we've taken the switchgear from the front of the machine and put it onto the rear. This has enabled us to rebrand the machine. This is actually a heavy duty vinyl wrap, which allows us to put far more information on the machine, both technical and function information. It also allows you to actually have your own brand, so we can private label this for you in small or large volumes and a very quick turnaround. One of the key advantages of the wrap is it allows us to put additional information such as QR codes which link to how-to guides, how-to videos. We can also put additional functions such as the cutters available for the machines, showing you how to use them and where to use them. So moving around to the rear of the machine, you can see the new starter box enclosure. By moving it around from the front, it's a lot more protected from damage, accidental damage. We've also changed and upgraded the internal components, so they're a lot more resistant to general vibration in the operation of the machine. Makes it a lot more robust. That's controlled by the main power on-off switch. We've then removed our dead man's handle and actually put a stop and run button on the top, which is just on the operator's thumb position.